and I were happy in our love and confidence. No woman could allure me then from her, and even Venus could not tempt my love. All my great passion for my dearest wife was equalled by the passion she returned. As early as the sun, when golden rays first glittered on the mountains, I would rise in youthful ardour, to explore the fields in search of game. With no companions, hounds, nor steeds, nor nets, this javelin was alone my safety and my companion in my sport. And often when my right hand felt its weight, awearied of the slaughter it had caused, I would come back to rest in the cool shade, and breezes from cool vales, the breeze I wooed, blowing so gently on me in the heat, the breeze I waited for, she was my rest from labour. I remember, "Aura, come," I used to say, "come soothe me, come into my breast, most welcome one, and yes, indeed, you do relieve the heat with which I burn." And as I felt the sweet breeze of the morn, as if in answer to my song, my fate impelled me further to declare my joy in song. You are my comfort, you are my delight, refresh me, cherish me, breathe on my face, I love you, child of lonely haunts and trees. Such words I once was singing, not aware of some one spying on me from the trees, who thought I sang to some beloved nymph, or goddess by the name of Aura, so I always called the breeze. Unhappy man! The meddling telltale went to Procris with a story of supposed unfaithfulness, and slyly told in whispers all he heard. True love is credulous, and as I heard the story, Procris in a swoon fell down. When she awakened from her bitter swoon, she ceased not wailing her unhappy fate, and wretched moaned for an imagined woe. So she lamented what was never done. Her woe incited by a whispered tale, she feared the fiction of a harmless name. But hope returning soothed her wretched state, and now no longer willing to believe such wrong, unless her own eyes saw it, she refused to think her husband sinned. When dawn had banished night, and I, rejoicing, ranged the breathing woods, victorious in the hunt, paused and said, "Come, Aura, lovely breeze, relieve my panting breast." It seemed I heard the smothered moans of sorrow as I spoke, but not conceiving harm, I said again, "Come here, O my delight." And as those words fell from my lips, I thought I heard a soft sound in the thicket, as of moving leaves, and thinking surely 'twas a hidden beast, I threw this winged javelin at the spot. It was my own wife, Procris, and the shaft was buried in her breast. "Ah, wretched me!" she cried, and when I heard her well-known voice, distracted I ran towards her, only to find her bathed in blood, and dying from the wound of that same javelin she had given to me, and in her agony she drew it forth. Ah me, alas, from her dear tender side. I lifted her limp body to my own, in these blood-guilty arms, and wrapped the wound with fragments of my tunic, that I tore in haste to stanch her blood, and all the while I moaned, "Oh, do not now forsake me, slain by these accursed hands." Weak with the loss of blood, and dying, she compelled herself to utter these few words, "It is my death, but let my eyes not close upon this life before I plead with you. By the dear ties of sacred marriage, by your God and mine, and if my love for you can move your heart, and even by the cause of my sad death, my love for you increasing as I die, ah, put away that Aura you have called, that she may never separate your soul, your love from me." So by those dying words I knew that she had heard me call the name of Aura, when I wished the cooling breeze, and thought I called a goddess, cause of all her jealous sorrow in my bitter woe. Alas, too late I told her the sad truth, but she was sinking, and her little strength swiftly was ebbing with her flowing blood. As long as life remained, her loving gaze was fixed on mine, and her unhappy life at last was breathed out on my grieving face. It seemed to me a look of sweet content was in her face, as if she feared not death. In tears he told these things, and as they wept in came the aged monarch Aegeus, and with the monarch his two valiant sons, and troops, new levied, trained to glorious arms. End of Book 7, Part 3.